Thanks for joining us. I'm Don Nelson with your 6 on Your Side headlines for Thursday, January 17th. Today, a better look at what life will be like for 31-year-old Timmy Kinner, the man police say murdered a 3-year-old girl and stabbed 8 others during a birthday party in Boise last summer. As we told you, an Ada County judge ruled Kinner unfit to stand trial. He will be housed in a mental health facility at the Idaho Maximum Security Facility south of Boise. In order to help Kinner become mentally competent, the judge ordered Direction of Correction to give him what's called involuntary necessary treatment and submit reports on his progress. After 90 days, if Kinner is still not mentally fit for trial, the judge could order Kinner to stay at the facility for an additional 6 months. Right now, Kinner is still being housed at the Ada County Jail until a bed is available for him at the health facility. A man is in custody after police say he led them on an hour-long chase. Officers say it all started with the traffic stop. According to police, the driver then took off, eventually driving through a lawn and hitting another vehicle. When the driver reached the Boise State campus, police say he jumped out and ran into the Boise River, and that's where officers caught up to him. No one was injured during the incident. Investigators say they believe the man was trafficking drugs. The Canyon County Sheriff has been a long-time proponent of a new building for the new jail, and now he is starting a website to help make his case. The new jail statistics website will keep track of the daily inmate population and document the overcrowding issues the jail faces.
It's about how do we get the information about jails and needs of the county based on the county, the limitations of this particular facility. How do we educate the public on what that is? Because it is their tax dollars, right? And above all else, it's their public safety.
The website is a collaborative effort between the Sheriff's Office and Canyon County IT. It will also keep track of the cost to send inmates out of county and out of state. The government shutdown is stretching on far longer than many people anticipated, and that's putting a real crunch on federal workers who have not been paid in weeks. Some 800 federal workers here in Idaho have already filed unemployment insurance claims.
The shutdown has definitely increased the claims load, so it has created more work for our staff, and we have received a lot of questions from federal workers that we have been fielding, so that's also increased the workload for us.
The Idaho Department of Labor encourages federal workers to perhaps look for temporary jobs, freelance work, or even gig economy jobs like driving for Uber or Lyft to get them by. The department can also help workers improve their job searching skills. As we reported, those receiving unemployment benefits will need to repay that money if they are awarded back pay once they go back to work. And if they don't do so promptly, they'll have to pay interest as well. The Southwest Idaho Treatment Center is failing every Idahoan. That's the word from State Representative Matt Erpelding. He says the latest report on SWIT-C is the worst that he's ever seen and ever imagined. Now, this is a state facility that holds 17 patients with severe intellectual difficulties. In 2017, 6 employees left that facility after finding abuse and findings of neglect. One client committed suicide and failed inspections, but $8 million of federal funding in jeopardy. The report by the Office of Performance Evaluation says that they need a major revamp of all organizational policies. This week, lawmakers moving forward to overall school funding. It's a monumental task with millions of dollars at stake. Today, the House and Senate Education Committees held a rare joint session. The group reviewed the new proposed school funding formula that's been 3 years in the making. Under the plan, the money follows the student, so instead of being based on attendance, school funding will be tied to enrollment. But there is some controversy because according to our media partner, Idaho Education News, the new model means 36 school districts would receive less money now than they did.